Right, welcome back. So the title of this vlog is Unfair Increase Rents. So the rent I'm paying is $575, okay? So this is the same surname as the last landlord who tried to increase it from 500 to 650, which is £150, which is not between 3 and 5% rent increase, okay? Ready? Hi, your current contract expires on the 4th of the 9th, 2023. We have been reviewing rents in line with the market rates and inflation and have identified your flat as significantly underlet. Please be advised that we will be looking to increase your rent of your flat to £650 from $575. Okay. Please be advised that we'll be looking to increase your rent on your flat to $650 per coming month from the expiry date. This should be over £700 at current value. Please confirm that you would like to extend your contract by 6 or 12 months, or if you will be leaving at this time. Okay? I'll give you some advice afterwards. Okay? Let's go to the next one. So I've had time to sort of research the flats and stuff like that, which I won't go into. I have looked at other rent properties and looked at the government's website on rent increase. They state it should be between 3 to 5%. 5% of 575 is £28.75. My original rent was £550, which was increased to £575. I'm happy to pay the increase of £30 plus the hall lighting is powered by My Electric. Please can we compromise on a more reasonable rent increase? Then I will sign a contract for September 2023. I always pay my rent on time, and as you know, I'm a good tenant. Right, this is what he sent back. Okay. Thanks for your email. Part of the issue that your flat has been underlet previously, and with further market of cost increase has fallen even further behind. I appreciate what the government recommends, but this doesn't account for how underlet your flat is. I would urge you to search online for comparable properties. I appreciate that you've been a good tenant, etc., and reflected in the I appreciate that you have been a good tenant, etc., and reflected this in the reduced increase I've offered. I'm confident that I could get in excess of £725 per coming month if were to market the flat now based on similar properties we have left. Similar properties that we have let. Unfortunately, our costs have risen significantly, and the increase is needed to help cover some of this. So on the basis I cannot let the flat for less than £650 from September. I'm sorry that this means you will not. I'm sorry if that means that you will not be renewing the contract that ends. I appreciate you may prefer to find something else. Please let me know how you wish to proceed. Give me time to reflect on. I said, dear Cal, dear landlord. Sorry. Give me time to reflect on this. I will let you know as soon as I have an answer. About a week. Thank you. So he shares the same surname as the last landlord that has tried to increase the rent too high. I'm not going to do any filming today because there's a little wagtail there. Nice. So I'm going to sit here and I'm going to listen to the radio have a couple of coffees, and basically research how much I can get for 650. My flat is tiny. Even £700 is too tiny, mate. It's not for that price. It's too much. I'm going to save up basically for another rent. So my advice to you who's in a similar situation is look at other properties. Don't tell the landlord that you're moving out yet until your contract expires. Okay, he can't or she can't kick you out. They have to give you a certain documentation, okay, to get you out, which is about a 3-month notice. Okay, he's obviously careful about how he's saying I would advise, not you will move out. Hello, Wagtail. That's a bit scruffy, that one. So just save up your money to get the rent, and you're not going to get your deposit back. I guarantee it. I guarantee 100% the landlord will find different. Even if you scrub the place from top to bottom, they'll say there's a crack here, there's mold here, I can't give you your deposit back. So don't expect to have your deposit back. Just clean it up. Don't deep clean it. There's no point, because he's going to not give you deposit back anyway. So don't spend the time or energy scrubbing the place from top to bottom, which I've done in my last apartment, and he still didn't give me back. I went, oh, you got mold. So he's going to spot the windows are dirty, blah blah blah, I can't give you your deposit back. So I'm expecting not to get the deposit back. So my advice is to find a property, then move out. So I'm going to start looking for properties basically now, and I'll be saving up. As soon as I've got the money, then I'm going to start looking at properties. Then I'll tell the landlord I am moving out. So I need to give him a month notice basically. And I won't get my deposit back. You won't get your deposit back either. So my advice to you is forget about the deposit. Just concentrate on getting a property that's a separate bedroom, separate kitchen, separate bathroom. I've got a bedroom and it goes on to the bathroom. So if I've got guests, I have to walk through my bedroom to get to the bathroom, which is inconvenient. But that's the way it is. Don't let the landlord bully you into moving out or think you're going to be homeless. You can't be kicked out on the streets. It's not as simple as that. He or she's going to be breaking the law, even mentioning that. Okay, go to the citizen advice and say this is the situation. If they say I want you out now, then you need to take legal action against the landlord and take them to court, and then say about your mental health, say about it, how it's made you feel, and prosecute them for harassment. Okay, but you still need to pay the rent that you originally done. So you still need to pay the rent, otherwise you're going to get into trouble as well. So don't let landlords bully you into increasing the rent. Okay, he or she's not going to reduce that rent. They're just being greedy, mate. And then as soon as I move out and the other tenants move out, he'll not get anyone in there. They can't afford the rent, mate. Simple as that. That's it. Don't let people bully you into doing something like, oh, I need you to pay the rent now, increase the rent. Don't do that as well, because you basically consent to say I'm paying this rent. So just be careful. Don't tell them you're moving out until you find a property, because they will put that notice in as soon as possible. Give yourself enough time to save up the deposit and the rent, okay? Then first of all start looking at properties to figure out when you can actually increase the rent. No, sorry. So you save up for basically the rent in advance and the deposit, which is equivalent of the rent. So get that done, then tell the landlord a month, I'm moving out on this date, and then you won't get the deposit back anyway. If you get the deposit back, then fair enough, but don't expect it, because they will not pay will not pay you the rent. So the deposit, they'll swindle out. Let's just say there's a crack here, there's mold here, it's going to cost money to fix this, and they just do a shit paint job anyway. And then what they do is obviously they put the market on for 750, which he said, and then they won't get any tenants, mate. That property will probably get a tenant, and then they won't be able to afford to pay it, and then they'll have to move out, because obviously the cost of living is quite high. So council tax, electric and gas, especially the winter months. That's it. Thank you very much for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, see you in another video. Bye bye.